is it going, everybody? Hope you're having the most wonderful day as always. Today's video is something a little different. We're going to investigate something that's going on, and it's almost as strange as the coronavirus, almost as miraculous or dumbfounding, however you want to phrase it. And we'll get to that in just a minute. Just as soon as I get out here, because like I said, I am not feeling good at all. And the reason for it is right there. Oh my God. I got to get out of here. I am sorry. I am not feeling good at all. My God, let's get out of here. Thank you so very much for sticking around to find out what I am talking about if you haven't looked at the title. Now what I'm talking about is it's as mysterious as the coronavirus in itself. And I hate putting coronavirus in anything because it is a very serious time, and I'm not trying to make light of it by no means. But what am I talking about is a disappearance of an icon. The disappearance, hold on, I gotta make a turn here. The disappearance is of something that is as much American as Americans themselves. And by now I guess you're wondering, what is this fool talking about? And it has to do with what I'm in, the Camaro. They have been reportedly disappearing from all over the United States, and we're trying to figure out why. Now it's been reported on other channels, it's been reported across America and even in some foreign countries, the disappearance of the Camaros. And so I figured I would take this time and opportunity while everybody's stuck at home because of the coronavirus. Right now the county that I work in, which is Mecklenburg County, they're in a stay-at-home order, which means you need to stay at home unless you've got a legitimate reason to be out. And I live in a separate county, so it's not affecting me right now, so I get to actually be out and about doing stupid things like what we're doing today. But starting tomorrow, which is Monday, the whole state of North Carolina will be under a stay-at-home order. So it'll kind of restrict everybody's movement just a little bit. You can still get out, but with all that said, today we're investigating the disappearance of the Camaro. It's a phenomenon that's going on, and it's as mysterious as Bigfoot sightings, and it's as much unknown as where the coronavirus come from, if that makes any sense. So I'm on my way to the local dealership. I've already seen through the week at my drivings back and forth to work, but I couldn't get any video footage because it's normally dark. But I've checked out some other dealerships as well, and there are none. So I'm going to one that I know that always has Camaros, and let's see what's going on. Oh, one of North Carolina's finest right there. Thank you guys for doing such a great job. I really appreciate it. When we're running away from trouble, these guys, as well as fire departments and all that, first responders, if you will, are always running to it. So if you see one, be sure to say thanks. They have a thankless job, and regardless of what you think about them, like I said, they're running to danger when we're running away. So thank each and every one of you. Wow, I wonder what's going on up here. It's a good thing we're only going right there. What in the devil is going on? All that up there for a wreck. Wow. Well, we're just going to do a quick drive-through to see if it's true. Now I see one brand new one up at the front door already, but we're just going to cruise through and see what we have going on. None down there, that's all SUVs. This is where they normally have them parked. There's none here. What in the world? Nice Cadillacs. There's the one Camaro that's on the whole lot. Nice Cadillac right there though. But what in the world is going on? None over there. All trucks down that line. What in the world is going on? It's crazy. Very, very crazy. Again, there's none. Had that one Z01, one LE at the front. Now we're at somewhere I thought I would never be, looking for a Camaro, and I found one. Right here. Yep. Nice looking car, black, all that. But out of, oh man, I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling good. I gotta get out of here before something bad happens. But yeah, one Camaro. And where are we, you might be asking? I'll show you in just a second. It's a SS. And that's going to have to do with something that I'm fixing to tell you. And the reason for it is right there. Oh my God. Now in all fairness, I did look at a couple used car lots, and there was like one or two here and there, just real spontaneously placed here and there. They're not everywhere, they're not widespread. I mean, they're really disappearing, everybody. And there's many rumors out there as far as why, and let's get into some of those. Now, one of the reasons that there's limited stock, limited supply of Camaros on lots right now is GM recently encountered a problem with the emissions on some of their, or possible emissions problems on their Camaros. And it was only the V6 models for whatever reason. It didn't have anything to do with the V8s, the 1SSs, the 2SSs, the LT1s. No, it didn't have anything to do with any of those. It was only the V6 models. So they were doing a voluntary recall at that time, if you will, or voluntary no sale.
Almost rose bumpy.
Voluntary no sale of the V6 Camaro. So they pulled them all off of their lots. And like I said, I did a video about that, and I'll try to remember to put it up top up there if you care to watch it. And, you know, the only thing you could find was the 1LEs, the 1LEs, the 1SSs, the 2SSs, and the ZL1s. Some rumored at that time that it was, they were trying to force you to buy the SS stock. Some of them, you know, it was just one of the rumors, which I didn't buy into that, and I still don't buy into that. But now we've encountered another problem, and like I just showed you, that was one of the big dealerships in my area. Rick Hendrick Chevrolet. Now their main dealership is in Charlotte, which is, you know, like 25 miles up the road, and I haven't decided to go up there yet. I may in a future video. But they are the main dealership for Chevy and GM in this area. And as you've seen, there was not one single one on lot. I had to go to a Ford dealership to find one. But like I said, there's a few on used car lots here and there. The 5th gen, the early model 5th gens, like the ones that I'm in right now, 2010 to 2013. You can find a couple of those, but as far as the newer V6 models and stuff, there was none. And I checked every dealership from Matthews all the way to Monroe, North Carolina. And there's quite a few dealerships in between here and there. And there just were none. Now again, there's a rumor out there that's circulating that it's just that they're trying to force you to buy off remaining stock before they bring the new ones on. And I don't buy into that, although I do not put it past a dealership or manufacturer like GM or Chevrolet. But in talking to some of the salesmen that I know that work at some of these places, it's really not that. They tell me that they actually have, and I am again sorry for all the bouncing, they actually have orders in place for cars. They're just not being shipped. So now that leads back to the other part of the video, or the crisis of the disappearing Camaros, which has to do with the strike that GM had.
As you all know, the 2015 collective bargaining agreement expired at 11:59 p.m. last night. We will inform General Motors that our membership has opted to go on strike this evening. That will be immediately following this press conference. This is a decision that, as President Jones has said, we do not take this lightly. This is our last resort.
Was it really part of the strike reason that we're not seeing Camaros out on lots? It could be part of it. Is it that they put so much emphasis and so much thought and so much work into the release of the new C8 Corvette? That's also possible. That could have something to do with it. So what I'm asking you guys and gals for is, what are your thoughts on it? Put it down below in the comment section. What do you think is going on? Do you buy into the, are they trying to make you buy into some of the old stock before they release the new? Are they trying to sell that off? Is it the emissions problem that caused all this? Is it the strike that we had? You know, we had a big strike at GM in the country, and that caused a lot of backups, a lot of delays. That even slowed the release, well, not the release, that slowed the actual dealerships getting their hands on C8 Corvettes, new C8 Corvettes. That actually delayed shipments on those. But did that have anything to do with the Camaro? And again, did all the work going into the release of the C8, the making of the C8, is that got something to do with it? Does that have something to do with it? Who knows? GM's not saying. As always, GM's just leaving it up to us to speculate and figure out what's going on, and if we're so inclined to stick around long enough, buy their products. Whoever's in charge of their marketing, man, I tell you what, they need to find somebody else. Because if you look at any of the sales outside of the Corvette, sales have just been going down and down and down for GM. I just don't get it. But again, what are your thoughts? You know, this is just speculation on everybody's part, but they are disappearing. They're becoming endangered species. So until next time, you get out there and enjoy yourself. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you know, it's coronavirus season around here, and not many people are getting out. Oh, there's one. Look, there's one in the wild. Hey, brother. But yeah, coronavirus has got everybody stuck at home, bored, nothing to do. So what are your thoughts? I wish I would tell you to get out there and enjoy your car, but that's not exactly the best thing to be saying right now with everything that's going on in the country. So I'll just leave it at this. I hope you all have a great day. Enjoy whatever you can find time to enjoy and get to do, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for stopping by.